Abby, I am going to announce your website when I know that Elephant Boy has worked out a deal with you. Elephant Boy, trust me on this. You got to be quiet during this. All right. Abby?
Yes,
you and Elephant Boy are invited back when I see a piece of paper that says Elephant Boy gets part of the proceeds. Because he is the one. He is the one in this video, and he is the reason for it being. $14.95 for people to go see Elephant Boy with a dildo in women's clothing is a draw. I know my audience will go see it.
I want to see it.
I know. I saw it and I was shocked, and it was worth $14.95. I'm not saying it's not. But my boy here has got to get some dough.
Okay.
How did you leave things yesterday?
We left things in an uproar yesterday.
Yeah, that's it.
Howard thought that I wouldn't take care of Fred, and I promised Howard I would, and he told me to bring back some evidence, and so I did.
Elephant Boy came in yesterday with this woman. I saw this. Bring them in. Just get them in here. And what happened was, on the internet a couple of months ago, I saw Elephant Boy in a porno.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
And I was shocked because Elephant Boy told me he was like sort of trying to clean up his image, and now he's doing porno. And then I got to thinking about this porno. And to tell you the truth, I think what it is Elephant Boy just, was really lonely for sex.
Yeah.
And here was like a girl who was willing to do stuff with him, but she didn't even do anything. She didn't even have sex with him. And I guess they bamboozled him. Not bamboozled him. He knew what he was doing, but now all of a sudden he's in some porno. They weren't even paying him. And yesterday I threw both of them out of here until I saw a contract where Elephant Boy gets paid for the porno. And now I'm looking at this ridiculous contract that they have Elephant Boy sign, and I have to laugh at it. For example, there's a paragraph in here. I'm not an attorney, but I've read enough contracts to know that there's a paragraph in here that says the contract is null and void if you and I today don't mention properly.
Don't give them the right mention, the mention they want.
Which, by the way, has nothing to do with me. I'm not. But
we're not in the porno.
I told you Elephant Boy could have the website if he was going to be guaranteed to be paid for his porno. Am I right, Abby?
Yes, sir, you are.
Yeah, but all of a sudden in this agreement, it's got to be done a certain way. So the whole contract's null and void anyway if it's not done the way you guys want it to be done.
We know what you want.
We don't know what you want. So the first thing I'm going to advise Elephant Boy is that we cross out this paragraph and you all initial it because Elephant Boy doesn't get paid.
He's already done something for you.
He's already done it.
Well, Howard, I can't do anything for him until you do something for us, which is that last paragraph.
He is not. You are not getting your website.
We have to do
I have
with
nothing
this?
to do with this. I'm not Elephant Boy's agent.
We were there at the beginning. Why are we here at the end?
Well, you would have been here at the beginning and not just the end had it gone the way, like I told you yesterday, we originally had tried to do this before he got bamboozled by the Rat Pack.
How did you try to do this?
We tried to do this private, personal, just for us to show you.
Yeah.
This was originally just to show you, Howard.
Then why are you selling it on the internet?
Why am I selling it on the internet?
Elephant Boy, you don't.
I'm
Are
just
you
the talent, Howard?
Aren't you married to the guy who's selling it? Aren't you married to the guy who's selling it?
Am I married to the guy who's selling it?
Yes.
I'm married to the guy who helped produce it. Yes, but no, there's websites if you look here that are selling it.
Yeah, but how do you guys get paid? Here we go again.
I'm so sick of
Abby, you're
these blurry lines.
We haven't.
Abby, come on, come clean. Elephant Boy, how are you today, by the way?
I'm fine.
You are fine?
Yeah.
Right. Do you mind me speaking on your behalf?
I do.
You need it.
I know now you look at my best interest, so I'm not going to argue with you.
I am.
I am. So
We are too.
Yeah, sure.
Cool with me.
right.
Abby's looking out for your best interest. So far, she wasn't going to pay you a dime.
No, wait, Howard. I'm the talent. Okay,
yeah.
I have nothing to do.
You're involved in this.
But I don't. I don't make those decisions.
All right. Elephant Boy, let me ask you something. I saw a couple of months ago. I went on the internet.
Wow, yeah.
Someone directed me to a website where I tuned in and I saw you in women's stockings on a bed with Abby. Abby was standing over you.
Now, Howard, we did that.
Abby
yesterday.
I'm doing it again. Abby took don't tell me what to do.
I'm not.
Don't ever tell me what to do because I will throw you out of here.
Okay.
No one tells me what to do.
All right.
You know what? In this little world, I'm God.
Okay, God.
All right. Okay, God. That would be the best way to refer to me today. I control the internet.
Okay, God. Can we take it easy though on him today?
No.
Okay.
You have to take it easy on him. He is not the problem. You are the problem.
No.
I need to talk to my client, Elephant Boy.
Okay, all right.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Your little servant, Elephant Boy.
When Elephant Boy hears me raise my voice, it's on his behalf. Now, Elephant Boy, as I said yesterday, Elephant Boy.
I was thinking never happy, but since did. I'm making the best of it.
Okay. You wish it never happened.
Yeah.
Good.
What
So
does
because
he wish never happened?
No, wait, Fred. That's not true because you told me this is what you wanted.
Yeah.
You told me. I would have never done this, but you told me, Fred, this is what
I
you
said
wanted.
I was. What happened? Never happened in a different way. You know.
Right.
Number one, I didn't know she was going to use that tape and
right.
you know.
Let me tell you something, Elephant Boy. Let me tell you about Elephant Boy, Abby. Let me say something about Elephant Boy. Elephant Boy was obviously excited to have sex, some sort of sexual activity with you.
Right.
Anything.
Yeah.
Right. So a guy gets so whacked out when he wants sex, he doesn't mind the camera being it. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Now that he's sane,
He's upright.
once a guy finishes
the morning after,
they wake up and they go, "Oh my God, I just made a videotape."
Yeah.
Now, on this videotape, Elephant Boy's in women's stockings. His legs are spread on the bed like a woman would be, with you working a vibrator on Elephant Boy's one of his private areas, much like a man would do to a woman.
Yes,
An elephant boy is pleasuring himself on the video,
That's okay.
which disgusts
Don't you
me.
pleasure yourself?
Excuse me, which disgusts me because he didn't even get laid. He did his own. He sat there and essentially played with himself on this videotape. Now, I know my man was there hoping that he'd get into your pants, and nothing is going
get
to.
so turned on, you wouldn't be able to keep your hands on.
Right. Instead, what he's got is a videotape of him acting like a girl.
All right, so wait a minute. There's something going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Elephant Boy says he wishes this had never happened.
No,
Of course, he wishes he could have had sex with her without camera. You see, poor Elephant Boy has a hard time getting attractive women. Right. So in order to get him, he gets into these freaky situations. So now here he is in another situation because he's a guy. Underneath all the elephant is a man.
He is a human being.
He's a human being.
Wonderful human being.
You're a human being. And Abby, if you were a wonderful human being, you'd turn to Elephant Boy and say, "Listen, let's destroy this tape and get done with this."
Well, actually,
That would be
I didn't have a
wonderful.
chance to do anything like that because that's not like I said. It was only supposed to be for you, Howard. And
Your husband
Why are they
owns
making
your
tapes for
husband.
you?
Your husband made the tape. Why don't you come clean? Does your husband own the tape or not?
yes,
So then don't tell me you can't destroy the tape.
sure.
Destroy the tape.
Leave Elephant Boy alone.
Leave him alone.
What's this
Can you
premise?
find a
Elephant
decent
Boy.
part of your body? Is there a decent bone in your body?
Absolutely, I got the contract, didn't I, Howard?
No, I see this
No.
contract. This contract's a farce.
You told me to bring a contract.
Yes,
and I did.
I did. And
Yes,
the
I did.
contract is
And
not
the
fair.
Well, the contract was done by a prestigious internet lawyer.
An internet lawyer. Let me tell you something.
There's no such thing.
First of all, I've never met a lawyer. I've never met a lawyer that I could trust. Number one, lawyers will separate and divide. This contract isn't worth the paper it's printed on. This contract says this is all null and void if you don't get what you want from the Howard Stern show. You could make any condition.
It has to be Howard because I can't
No.
pay Fred.
No.
I can't pay Fred.
Yes, you
if
can.
this
He gets
doesn't happen.
34%. So what does that have to do with the Howard Stern show?
If I don't give out the URL.
So he'll get 34% of zero.
Nothing.
Right. So why do you have to put that in the contract? That if I don't do, because this is
I
your
didn't
way
put
out.
it
It's
in
a
the
legal
contract,
loophole.
Howard.
Don't you get it?
Yes,
Don't
I
play
do.
dumb with me.
I'm not dumb.
Don't
I
play
didn't
dumb
put
with
it in
me.
there. I didn't put it in there.
I don't care who put it in.
bought it.
This contract is null and void if you guys want to for any reason.
You want to call Doc?
If I do for 50 times, if I mention your URL, you might say, "Well, we wanted it 52 times," and Fred
No,
never gets
sir.
paid.
No, sir.
Fred
time.
never gets paid.
One time. Clear.
Doesn't say that.
I didn't write it, Howard. I'm not a lawyer.
I don't care.
I am talent, just
Go
like
back to
you.
your internet lawyer and write
I
it
am
properly.
talent just like
Here's
you.
what I want. I want this last paragraph scratched. I don't want to even see it. This does not favor my client. I don't see how this favors him.
Well, it favors him if you mention the URL so that they
No,
can
it
come and
doesn't.
see and
No, it
work
doesn't. You guys can come back and he'll never see a dime.
What?
Also, I want him to get $20,000 up front.
Ooh.
I'm not the one to put.
That's what you got to
Well,
do.
you can go
Do you
back and
wanna-
talk
do
to
you
your
want- would you
prestigious
like-
internet lawyer.
Would you like to call?
And I'll mention the website
Would you like to
while
call
you're what?
.com? Would you like to call?
Oh, no, I just deleted that. You're not getting that on the air.
No.
No. You're not getting that on the air. Don't try to bamboozle a genius.
No.
I could run rings around you.
.coms.
I'm sorry about .com. Would you
Right.
like to call?
I'm just not smart enough to go to
Would you
law
like
school.
call-
No.
It's
Don't
not
give out any
online.
company.
We're not
I'm
calling
not.
anybody.
It's the
No,
one that has
I am
the
not a
logo
negotiator. I
contract.
want a contract where Elephant Boy sees some money for humiliating himself. Elephant Boy, do you agree that this tape humiliates you? Tell the truth.
Yes, I rather it would be privately. I didn't want to be, public.
If your
You
mother,
didn't want this to be public, then get rid of it. In the contract,
if your
take
mother,
it off the web.
If your mother ever saw this tape, wouldn't she be upset?
Oh yeah,
It would
Of course.
kill her.
All right. I don't say there's anything
people.
wrong. By the way, I don't say there's anything wrong with porno. I just say get paid for it.
He doesn't even want it public, Howard. This is all he's being dragged into this.
All I'm telling you is the following. That's for Elephant Boy to decide. But let me tell you something.
He just said it
Yes. Let me tell you something.
in his own way.
If I give out this website where Elephant Boy's tape of him in women's stockings with you doing things to him, if I give that out on the air, right?
Okay.
You guys are going to make money. I know it.
He's going to make money. He's
No,
getting 34%.
not according to this contract. 34% only if you guys agree to it
Is
that
that
I
a
did the
net
right
or
thing.
gross?
No,
or whatever
we
it is.
agree.
Is it from $1 gross or is it part of the
It's from net.
no, from net? This is
They
unacceptable.
have to, Howard, there's
Unacceptable.
bandwidth and things you have to pay for.
I don't
have control
care.
of that.
He wants part of the gross.
I don't have part of that, Howard.
You guys
He
can
is
write
your
it.
They have
marketing
expenses
tool.
before they
Elephant
can
Boy,
pay.
my suggestion is that this contract is worthless.
Look at this, Howard.
What is that?
Well, look at.
Show me what that is. Show me that document.
What is that?
Give me that.
I had Gary to see.
Elephant Boy, what does this say here?
Just check those out. It's not what I said before. It's different names. See.
Listen, I am not a lawyer.
I know. Neither. am
I was not a part of this. All I'm telling you is,
Well, that's a handwritten.
I don't know. Elephant Boy.
That was from Doc, just for Gary to see. Actually,
Doc is a very nice guy. You're a nice guy. Everyone's a nice guy, but Elephant Boy is never going to see a penny.
He will absolutely. See.
No,
Why
not
would I
based
come
on that
back here
contract.
today with a contract like you asked me to. If I
You're
was
going to give him a percentage
screw
of the
him over.
net?
I can't control that. I'm the talent, Howard. Like
Well,
you.
then you got to
want
go
him on the
back.
phone?
No, I'm not a negotiator.
But I'm saying they can tell you.
They
we
hear
can take
everything
that
I'm
out.
saying.
I can't do that.
Listen to me. Elephant Boy,
They're-
you are in a porno. Shh,
Yeah.
quiet, Abby. I'm done with you. You are in women's stockings on a bed with your legs spread, playing with yourself. There is a percentage of my audience that wants to see this.
Oh,
Lord knows I had to see
And
it.
you're going to deny it after you talk to
Yes.
Shush.
Oh, yes.
sure.
Absolutely.
Howard, I did what you
Because
wanted me
he is
to.
not going to get money. You did not do what I wanted him to do.
I brought the contract.
Either
You
give
said
him
you
money
did
up
what you
front,
wanted.
give him money up front, and so he doesn't have to worry about the gross.
I can't give him money up front. I'm
Listen to me. Go back to your people and tell them.
I'll put him on the phone. Dial
I
the
don't
phone.
want him on the phone. I'm talking
Not
to you.
my husband. I'm talking about. The
It doesn't
contract.
matter.
I
who you
don't
talk about.
care.
We're not going to talk to anybody.
Either come up with a nice,
can't- you're gonna-
come up with a nice sum of money that pleases Elephant Boy up front. I would suggest to Elephant Boy he receive between $20,000 to $50,000 for this.
I am not in control of that.
Understood? That's what I would suggest. I would be happy to let Elephant Boy and you on here to give out your website address when I know that Elephant Boy is being taken care of because, quite frankly,
So
there
if
is
that
going to be
last line's out of there.
consequences that he will suffer as a result of this tape.
And I'm not.
You, I don't care
This
about.
is your business.
Well,
This is the
hey,
business you're in.
I'm helping him because this is what he
You're
wanted.
not helping
and I'm
him.
getting this from you.
No, he just wanted sex with you.
No.
He wants sex. Do you understand, Elephant Boy? Do you want sex with her?
It doesn't matter what he wants.
Elephant Boy,
He wanted
yeah,
to show
it
you,
matters
Howard.
what do you mean it doesn't
And
matter?
I help him, and this is what you do to me?
Yes.
You want that last line out of there. Is that what you want?
No, I want more than that.
more than that.
The last
That's not what
paragraph.
you said yesterday.
The last
What you said
paragraph.
yesterday
What
was
I
that
said
he was
yesterday
gonna
is.
get something. That's what you got right there.
I don't believe it.
Well, you read it.
I read what it is, and I don't believe he'll ever see a penny
Well, how can you believe that?
because
I put the paper here.
34% of the net is not good enough.
1 minute she doesn't know anything. The next minute she's defending the contract.
Right.
Make up
Well,
your
I mean, I
mind.
have
Either you
to.
know what's going on or you don't.
I know he is not going to get any money if nothing
Right.
is said.
Why don't we do this? I'm not going to
I did
promote.
my
I tell you
part.
what.
Why
Let's
don't
not.
you do yours?
Because you're not doing your part.
I am doing my
It's not
part.
to my
I brought back
satisfaction.
a contract. Well, you
Well,
didn't
it's
give me
very-
no specifics,
Abby, it's
Howard.
very
You wanted
frustrating.
a contract for him,
Show me
and
the
that's
money.
what I did.
Show me the money for Elephant
What
Boy.
the
Is
hell
he
do you want me to
getting
show you the
paid?
money?
Show me the money, honey. And let me tell you something. You're not
I
going to
don't
pull the
have
wool
the
over my
money.
eyes.
I don't have the money.
Here's what
Howard.
I suggest.
I'm the talent.
If I don't promote the videotape, most
you don't even
people.
have to promote the video.
Excuse me. Fine, I'm not going to.
You can promote the site he's going to be at
No,
later today.
I'm not going to promote that. I'm not going to do it. Not based on this. You're not going to bamboozle me.
I'm not bamboozling you. I'm asking for you to be fair, Howard.
I will be
You
very
asked for
fair.
that,
Why
I
don't you
gave
be
it
fair?
to
You gave me a piece of paper that's worthless.
I'm staying an extra day here to come
No.
up for you.
Let me
for
tell you
this.
something. I don't care. You can spend a month here. Listen to me, Abby. Listen
I
to
love
me.
New York.
I love New York more than you do.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you do.
Well, let me tell you something, Abby.
I'm listening.
Elephant Boy is a kid.
No, he is not.
He is a
He's
kid.
a 40-year-old
He's a 40-year-old
kid.
No,
child.
he is not.
He's a babe in the
Very
woods.
Smart. No, he is not.
Right. If
No, he is
Elephant Boy
not.
thinks this contract's fair, you know that
He
it's
had
like
no problem with it in there. He said it was
He
fair.
didn't have a
liked it.
problem yesterday, and you weren't paying him anything.
I
Right.
was too.
I like you. I think you're a very nice person. I'm sure you have a good heart.
I do, Howard. I do.
Okay.
And I care
I
about
am
him.
telling you.
And he had no problem
Right.
with it.
Well, I have a problem with it
Well,
because
you just said if he didn't have a problem with it, it was fine.
he has a
No.
problem with it.
No, he
Trust me.
doesn't.
He doesn't know
No,
he has a
doesn't.
problem yet.
Elephant
When
Boy,
I-
do you have a
when-
problem with this contract based on what I just said?
I know next to enough about business. I have the business or the liquor my as
He's even
you.
getting more.
It may look good on my paper, but who,
All right.
who knows
Here's what I'm
past
telling you.
it.
The kid is the
but-
reason
but
that.
let me say one thing. When I did, there was video camera. I thought it was for their own personal pleasure. I
Right.
did not.
He didn't know he was
Okay.
making
Yeah.
a professional video to be
Yeah.
sold.
Right.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that way. What happened was, it was, like you
Oh,
said,
please,
for
Abby.
that.
Right.
No, Robin.
Okay.
No.
All right, well, all I know is you've got it on the web now, and you're trying to sell it.
Actually, it was only on my personal website, and he
I don't care
knew
what
it was going
website
to
it's
It
be
shouldn't have
on.
been on any website.
He knew it was going
Fine.
there.
I'm
He had
telling
no
you, if you are
problem with
going to
that.
go to my audience and give a website and sell the Elephant Boy videotape, because Elephant Boy is the reason the people are coming to the website. If you are going to sell the Elephant Boy videotape to my audience, I want to make sure that Elephant Boy gets money. Now,
He's gonna get money,
he is not.
and it's not being
How
sold
did
from
they
my
meet?
website, Howard. That's
How did
why
you meet
if
these
want-
people, Elephant Boy? Tell me the history of this so-called videotape.
For mutual friends.
Who are these friends?
My friends are, I don't want to, tell them who they are. They're not part of this.
Right. Well, you should dump them as friends.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they are, Fred, part of this, because that
Yeah.
friend is the one who sent it to Crackhead.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew that's who started
Yeah.
this whole thing. I'm done.
Right.
This is
Yeah.
all.
Right.
This is shady right from the
But
very
see,
beginning.
That's why I'm saying, Robin, it was supposed to be
Shady right from the very
All right.
beginning.
Here's the
What he
deal.
said.
Here's the deal.
I knew
If it's-
exactly what was going
all
on.
I'm saying is,
And I
forget
think he
about the
needs to be
history of the
rewarded.
tape.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that if you're going to sell something to the audience with Elephant Boy's name on it, where he humiliates himself in women's stockings while you take dildos and do things to him, where I find him in a very feminine position, and I see this kind of nonsense going
He's
on.
got to be paid.
I know a lot of people are going to want this because they're going to be showing this all over the world
Party
because of
Cake
him, not
Central.
because of you, not because of your partners, not because of anyone else. And for me to give out the website right now would be a great disservice to someone who has been friendly to me, which is Elephant Boy.
Thank you.
And for me to give out the website where I know he has received no financial remuneration would be the wrong thing to do. Now, I know that you have told me a lot of things about how he'll be taken care of.
It's right there, Howard.
I know. I don't.
would not- would not-
I humbly submit to you that you're a lot smarter than me. You're
We don't
able
know
to
your
read.
business.
I'm
You're.
not
We don't know.
smarter
You.
than
No,
you,
you
Howard.
are smarter. You're much smarter than I am. I'm a
I
humble
don't
man. I'm
think
very
I'm
dumb. I'm only. I believe me. In high school, if you went back and checked my records and my SATs, I'm very stupid.
You could tell
No,
from
you're
the
not.
statement remuneration that he doesn't.
It's
know what he's
remuneration, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. So you can see I don't even have a command of the English language.
That's okay. I
You're a
don't
lot
either.
brighter than I am, and you can run rings around me and Elephant Boy.
No, I don't think so.
Fortunately,
I think-
Robin's very intelligent, Jackie's intelligent, but I'm a big dope. So what I'm telling you is, as a dopey man, I get nervous for Elephant Boy. When I see 34% of the net and not the gross, I get nervous. When I see that you guys can cancel the contract at any point because I haven't done the way you
And it's
want me
not
to
they
announce
wanna do
things.
that, Howard.
Okay, so I get
Look,
nervous about that.
34 is
Okay.
fair.
34 is very fair.
See,
That's
you
no
got the extra
problem.
percentage.
Right. 34% of the net
know.
is different than the gross. Do you want to
But I
explain to me
can't-
the difference between net and gross?
Yeah.
Explain it.
The net's after all your expenses.
Ah.
Which is bandwidth. Okay, see, the net is
Bandwidth.
different. It's not like here.
Well,
like,
what if
you know,
it shows at the
okay.
final day that the bandwidth was equal to what you
No.
guys made?
Right,
No,
the
no, no,
artwork
no,
for
no.
setting it up.
No,
Right.
That's
no,
why
Talent.
you should get a
Designer.
salary
No.
up front, so
No.
at least he
Video
got
crew.
something.
If,
I
in
know,
good
I
faith,
control
in good faith,
salary
you
up
guys
front.
either have to give him a percentage of the gross or you give him some money up front.
You want to put him on the phone?
No.
Let's talk to him.
No.
Go with
I don't want to put anybody on the phone. I'm not a negotiator.
You want to take the last
I'm not
line
trying to
out?
bust your balls,
Do you
but this
wanna
is a
take the
guy
last
who's
line
being
out?
taken advantage
if you
of.
take the last line out,
No last line out.
There's
I'm not
still
taking those.
nothing
It's not
there for
enough.
Fred.
Howard.
It's not enough, honey. So you're not clear and I'm not clear. So let's save this for another.
I
There's no
think you're
rush
not
to
being
sell.
fair to me.
Oh, I'm being so
and
fair to
I'm
you.
being fair to him, and I was fair to you because
You know, it's amazing you're a
you
victim
don't
in
know
all of
me,
this,
and-
aren't you?
No,
You
I
mean
didn't
no one's
say.
being fair to you, but what about
No,
Fred?
you're not being fair to me.
Okay, well then I'm wrong.
Fred
I
is-
apologize that I'm
You
not
have
being
no
fair.
relationship with her.
I don't even know who
There's
you
no
are.
Contingent. There's no
No, but
reason.
Robin,
he
I
has to
did
treat
what
you
he wanted
any
to.
way at all.
Yes, he he does because he asked
He
for
has
something and I
no
gave
reason
it to
to treat
him.
you any way
Yes,
at all.
he does.
Right.
He
Yes,
said he wanted
does.
to see a contract that
And
guaranteed Fred some
he would
money.
invite us
That
back,
does
and
not
that
guarantee
does.
Fred anything.
Yes, it does.
No,
Right.
it does not.
Listen, honey, I'll tell you what. Leave it at this. You're right. I don't know you from a hole in the wall.
You're right.
I know
But you
Fred the
could.
Elephant Boy.
That's right.
Right.
You know
Fred
me
the
now.
Elephant Boy is my friend.
You know me now.
Okay,
He's
I
my
know you
friend,
now.
Too.
Okay, I like you.
We've seen Fred's friends come
I
and
like
go. We're
everyone.
the only ones who stay.
Yeah, for
Fred,
over 10
what I
years
suggest
now.
to you,
The
what I
one-
suggest to you, Fred, is there's no rush to get this
No.
tape out. That the next 2 weeks you spend,
Yeah.
maybe get a lawyer, and have the lawyer work out some agreement
He
with
has a
Abbey.
copy of that.
Okay,
so you
good,
know.
good.
So you know. He
Fred,
has-
have your
He
lawyer.
has a
Since I
copy
don't
of that.
know, Fred, have your lawyer look over the agreement, and he can tell you because I can't.
You do
I
have an
cannot.
agent of any
Right.
the person who books you.
Yeah.
And then I'd be more than pleased if your lawyer tells me that you're being treated fairly, because Abby might be right. You are probably being treated fairly. I just don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So you and Abby go off in 2 weeks. If you find that your lawyer thinks that you're getting some money for this and he thinks you're being treated fairly, come back here and by all means promote your newest project, your porno video.
His newest and
Right, his newest project.
Yeah.
So I will see you two again when you work
Okay.
this out to my satisfaction. Not even to my satisfaction, to Fred's satisfaction.
Yeah, and my people responsible.
that's
Right.
That's fine.
All right.
Then will you come to me?
I'm gonna bleep that off. I don't want any terms given out about websites or anything like that. Fred,
Yeah, no.
right, you are in this video.
Yeah.
You have done some wild things on this video.
Yeah.
If you want to become a porno star, it's okay with me, buddy. I'm not going to sit there and tell you porno star is bad. If they're going to put you on the web live to have sex with Abby, that's fine with me too. I'll even promote that.
But
I'm
make
okay
it
with
what
it.
you want, Fred.
Right.
But
Don't
do
get
what you want to do
bamboozled.
and make sure that you at least get paid for it, because some people are going to be making money off of this.
He's
And
going
I-
to make his money
Good.
for this.
Abby, thank you for
Absolutely,
that.
Howard.
Great.
Absolutely.
I'm glad that you're in business with Fred. I can see he's got a
Absolutely.
good partner in you.
Absolutely.
Let's not talk
Right.
about money. Let's see money.
Yeah.
Well, I can't until I get back and do my thing, Robin.
Right. All right. So you go do your
know what
thing.
I mean?
Fred the Elephant Boy, you go do your thing. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
He's going
Thank
to
you.
work right now.
If he can.
If I can.
Later.
Right.
We'll get together later. Don't worry about that.
Here is
I'm
Doc. Who is
okay.
Doc? Your husband?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that your husband?
Yes.
Yes. Hi, Doc. How are you?
Oh, I'm just fine, my man. And it's time we straighten a few things out here.
Go ahead.
First of all, you didn't ask for a guaranteed contract. What you asked for was a contract guaranteeing him a portion of the income that was brought in from it. And if
We're
I'm wrong,
not
then what I'd like
Doc,
you to do,
let's
if you're
clear-
not
Doc.
going to let me talk, then I will just go ahead and let it go. But the bottom line is you're not going to step on me like you do on them. The bottom line is Fred came to us. Do you understand that? Fred came to us. He got introduced to Abby on the internet through Mary, which you know. He came to us and said he wanted to do this and that he would do it for two reasons. Number one, he wanted to clear his name with you from you guys trashing him and telling him he is gay. He is not gay. He's a bisexual man, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing's wrong
okay,
with
no,
either.
Robin, are you
So
going to let me,
far,
are you gonna let me finish, or are
Doc,
you going
so
to talk
far,
to me?
so far I
We'll
have
talk
no.
when we
That's
feel
Doc,
like
so
Doc.
far-
You
I'm
don't
going to
own
explain
this,
some background,
this
then I'm
little
going to
part
explain
of the
the rest of it.
world.
You
Doc,
don't
so
want to hear
far,
the whole
so
story,
far I
you're
have no
explaining me.
problem with anything you've
The
said.
fact is, Howard,
Yeah.
you
Relax.
gave us an ultimatum. We stayed an extra day in New York.
Right.
You told us. We didn't come up here because we made Fred come here. We came up here because we were invited to do this. Fred said, make this.
I
tape
invited
with
Fred,
me,
not you,
Abby,
Doc.
And I will promote your websites in exchange
No.
for that. He
No,
also-
no,
Fred
no, no,
always
no, no,
comes
no.
on this show.
Fred could come on this show anytime he
contract,
wants.
sir, is written by a professional lawyer.
I think-
okay?
and I think
and
so-
it would be stupid of us
And
to
any
try and
person-
write a contract out where Fred knows where
Doc,
we
any
live
person who
personally.
signs a
Doc-
contract without representation is crazy.
A very reasonable 1/3 of the money. In fact,
Hold
we gave him
on,
that
hold on,
extra
Doc.
percent.
Everything you've said is 100% correct.
That's exactly right. It is.
And I like what Doc. Excuse me. You got to listen. You got to listen.
We came through for you.
Right.
You told
Doc.
us what you wanted.
Right.
And we brought it.
Fine, Doc.
And that's what we brought.
Good. Doc,
and
listen to
now
me.
you're backing out on us.
Yes,
No,
I am.
we're not
That's right,
doing
and I have no
anything.
That's
problem
right.
with that because I want to explain something to you.
Right.
Number one, when you say that nobody is coming for Abby, you are very much wrong about that. Number two, we will debut this tape, Okay, you can be sure of that. The tape is already being sold.
Good.
And I gave Fred that money when he told me, and Fred, you should be telling them the truth of what you told me. The fact is, he told me he did not want money for this. He wanted to be cleared by you. The fact is
that's
Fred
fine.
likes the type of stuff that goes on there. And there's a lot of people, just like the guy you stuck up before with the foot fetish.
All right, can I speak now? Well, he doesn't listen.
And we will debut that tape on Mancow's Morning Madhouse next week.
Good. Go ahead.
I mean, that's the way
Okay,
you
go
guys
ahead.
do it. I'm sorry to say that, but the fact is, Howard, we kept up on our end of the deal, and you didn't.
Doc, let me respond to everything
Sure,
you said.
You can respond to everything, and let's start with you not coming through with what you promised us yesterday.
Fine, I will.
When you told us to bring you a legal contract,
Yes.
which I did. And you know what your friend Gary told me? He told me I didn't even have to go to a lawyer to get it done. But the fact is, my wife is right. That contract is written by a very well-respected law firm out of California.
Yeah, but who represented Fred in the negotiations?
Well, I can't get a word in. I allow this gentleman to talk. I allow the gentleman to talk. Doc, let me...
You may get your money up front, but I'll bet you your lackeys don't get their money up front.
Doc,
You understand?
Doc, you're an angry guy.
You step on my wife, you can step on Fred, but you know what? You've done him a big
hang up the phone on this
He made
idiot.
a deal with us.
I want to respond.
And we did what we said we would do.
Doc,
we came up with the money.
Well, you're
and the money's
filibustering.
there.
You want-
And that's it,
because we
Howard.
can't step on him.
Now, you want to respond to that? Let's start with what you said to
All
your
right.
audience right now.
Yes,
that
I will.
You said you wanted a guaranteed piece of money.
Okay.
Let's respond to that.
I will. Now, let me tell you what I think of what you just said.
No, I don't want to know what you think about what I
Well,
just
then you
said.
don't want to have a
What I
dialogue.
want to think is I want you to explain to me in order just what we went through. And let's start with you told my wife and you told your viewing audience and you told Fred that if we walk through that door tomorrow with a contract, giving him a portion of the proceeds
That's
of
right.
the sale of that tape,
Right.
that you would plug the sites. Now, Howard,
Yes, I
got
would.
news
I
for you.
and I
You
agree to
got
that. I
Now,
will.
I want you to respond to that.
So let me
Because when you
respond.
talk about
What is the matter with him? Why don't you let me respond?
You didn't keep your deal, my friend.
Okay, why don't you let me respond?
Go right ahead.
Okay. You drew up a contract, as you said.
No, I did not draw up
by
a
an
contract.
attorney?
A legal firm drew up a
God,
contract.
if you start off and say anything
Yeah.
that just
Doc.
happens
I'm sorry,
right
wait a
away.
minute.
Doc, you
I'm
got to
sorry,
let...
You're not going to twist the question.
Okay,
That's
then
the way
fine.
it was
All right, you're a
presented to you.
genius, Doc.
I did not
We're
draw
crazy.
up a contract.
You guys...
California law firm drew up a contract.
Good.
Now address it.
Well, let
Howard.
me address it. I took a look at the contract. I am not a lawyer. What I am
Very
recommending to Fred is that he has his lawyer look over the contract to make sure that this is a legitimate 34%.
You know what? I have no problem with that. But the problem I do
Okay.
have is that you're not telling the truth again, because that isn't what you said. What you said is I recommend you get
Yes.
$20,000 to $50,000 up front. And
Yes,
I'm
I
sorry,
do,
Howard,
because
but
if
that
he's
is
not-
what you said.
All right, let me finish what I'm
Go
saying.
right ahead, sir.
If he cannot get a legitimate 34%, I would suggest to him that he either get money up front. Listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
Either he get money up front between $20,000 and $50,000, or if he gets a legitimate 34%, where it's not after the net.
Howard is after chargebacks or any, and you can see
That's
that right in the
Fine,
contract.
Doc,
I'm
Doc,
sure,
this
Howard,
is
you've
my
seen a couple of
recommendation.
contracts in
Doc,
your day.
I have nothing against you. This
Well,
is
that's
not.
fine. I understand, but you're playing
is-
dumb.
No, I
You're
am-
acting
I'm
like
not-
you never read a contract.
I'm
It's right
saying
there, Howard.
let
You asked for a contract. We
Yes,
delivered you
but
a legal
Fred needs
contract.
to have someone read the contract for him. Would
Very
you
good.
agree?
You know what? And I would say, being in Infinity Studios and CBS Broadcasting, you probably got one somewhere around there. Have
What
one
are
of your
we
guys
No,
read it.
no,
Fred's work.
Doc, you're wrong. I don't represent
Well,
Fred.
you know what? You're right. You don't represent it. I
Right.
would say that the fact that Fred sits in that studio in front of you speaks for himself, and I'll address something else. You had to say just moments ago that you are worried about what Fred wants, and if Fred is comfortable with it, then that's how it should be. Well, if
Yes.
Fred wasn't comfortable with it, my friend,
So can we ask
I
him-
wouldn't have a signed contract.
So how about
He
we
would
ask
not be
Fred?
back in the
Doc, would you be
studio for the
satisfied?
second time
Doc,
in 2
would you be
days.
satisfied?
And more your
Would you
rules
be
and regulations.
satisfied with
And I'm
Fred?
sorry, my friend, but to me, you're
Look,
not
you can
God.
do all
I'm
of
a
your
businessman
business
just
without
like you
involving
are,
us
Howard.
at all.
I will stay out of the. I tell you what, Doc.
I work for
Doc,
honors their contract.
Doc, I tell you what.
submit
I
to
will
you,
bow.
you do not
He's not. He doesn't
honor
listen, does he?
yours. No, I listen.
I will
Baby,
bow.
baby,
I will
relax.
bow out of these terms that you and Fred can go off and do this. I see you're a reasonable
you have
guy.
nothing to do
Three-quarters
with
is not. Do you think that?
I think you're an easy guy to negotiate with, and I think that what you should do is, Fred, you ought to get an attorney. I am not part of this. I don't want any. I don't want a dime of
There
this.
is no attorney. When this day is over, the contract I have stands in force. And
Good.
The contract
Fine,
I
go
have in force
away.
stands
No
Then
way.
fine.
And I can submit that wherever I want.
Submit it wherever you want to. I don't care.
Do that to Fred, but he's standing there and he's participating.
Who paid for that lawyer?
He is getting swayed by
You don't want me to
We did
mention
not
the
come
thing on
to
the
Fred.
air?
Right.
No,
to
who
us.
paid for the
No,
lawyer?
Doc,
Not
understand.
Fred. Not a
Doc, I would just love. Doc, if money is made,
Hey, you know what, Fred?
if money is made, I would love to see Fred get a
And
portion
you know
of it.
what? Fred would get a portion, and I'm going
Good.
to tell you why. Because
And you're very
you know what?
fair
I don't
about. You
answer
got
questions.
Doc. If you don't let me talk, I gotta hang up.
On your show today.
You gotta let me talk, or I gotta hang up.
Appearing on
Let
your
him
show,
talk,
Howard.
baby.
Right. I don't
Tell me
mind
about how
Fred.
much he gets.
Okay.
You don't want to
Zero.
that.
Zero.
That's right. Thank you very
He
much,
can-
sir. And I submit to you that 1/3 is a little bit more than zero.
Right.
Very good. Thank you. And don't tell me about advertising and publicity, because that's the same difference here.
All right. I gotta go, Doc. You're not letting me talk. Okay. Bye-bye, Doc. Right.
Right.
All right. So anyway, I'm going to say this to you, Fred.
Yeah.
What Doc has said is 100% true. That in fact, you have a relationship with Doc and his wife. They seem like
That
they
he
want
initiated, sir.
right. That you initiated. And Doc is now offering you a contract drawn up by a lawyer.
That he doesn't
That he
want you
did
to
not
get
have
checked by
before.
Right,
anybody.
that you didn't want before. Right, right,
And Fred,
okay.
you tell him right now.
It's just
You
about
tell me that you did not know that was going on the website.
Whatever
that
Doc
wasn't
says
spelled
is
out to you.
whatever Doc has said so far. I think is legitimate. I think it sounds honest. I think he legitimately wants
I'm
to
a
see you
businessman, Howard.
right,
It's
and you
not
seem
fair
like
to
you're
my wife or
you
myself.
seem like you're very reputable.
Well,
And let me say
the company
something.
I deal with is a very large company on
Good.
the internet, and the fact is we don't.
But we don't know you from a hole in the ground.
Robin, I've got to wind. You got to let me talk, Doc, or I'm.
Doc acts as if
No, Robin, you got to let me talk too. Let me wrap this up.
He's
Howard's gotta do
saying
it.
we don't
You
think
gotta
he's
let me-
I don't know him.
Right. We don't know
Right.
Doc. We
That's
don't know.
right.
I don't
And you
really know
what?
Fred all
Howard
that
Stern and
well.
Robin Quivers, but I don't know you either.
Right.
That
Right.
So
doesn't
let me
mean
say
anything to me, sir.
something.
The
Let
only
me.
thing I know is that we honored what you asked us to do.
Thank you
and
for
have
doing
the
that.
dates to prove it.
Thank you for doing that, Doc. Now let
Thank
me
you.
talk.
And thank you
Fred,
for helping me.
And Doc, please listen for 2 seconds.
I will.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, sir, but
That's
let's
okay.
take
It's
the
okay.
facts as they are.
I'm just trying to do
if I've
the
done
following.
something wrong to Fred, tell me.
You've done nothing wrong to Fred.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Doc,
No one is
Howard.
accusing you of
asked
that.
me to do something.
Fred,
and
here
I've
is
done
what
that.
Fred the Elephant Boy, let me talk to you for a second, because Doc has said a lot. And I think Doc is,
You're right.
what Doc has said is
Go
not
on,
wrong.
Fred.
If you sign this contract and you're happy with it, if you go off and sign it, I told you, you can come on the show and promote the tape. I don't have any
Signed it
problem with
already.
that. Okay,
No,
fine.
he didn't. No,
He didn't sign it.
He was going to
Okay.
sign with
All right. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's
Right, he
not
hasn't
his
signed it.
advantage to not sign it.
Right.
All
I would be happy to help.
Doesn't say nothing.
Fred, I would be. Please, Doc.
Doc,
Give me a
be quiet.
chance.
Well,
Even a
that's
train
not-
comes to a stop.
Let me hear what Howard said.
All right. I am happy to help Fred the Elephant Boy in any business situation he gets into, short of killing people.
And you have. You
Right.
guaranteed him a third.
Right. I'm happy to. Listen. I don't even care, Fred. If you don't want to take any money for the videotape, it's okay with me. What I am saying is this: that I would be happy to help you promote any project that you're involved in, Fred, because you're a nice guy and you come on my show, as Doc points out, for free. And this is an opportunity for you to make some money. I would like to make sure that as Doc went and got a lawyer to make up an agreement, you should have somebody read the agreement before you sign it. Do you think that's fair, Doc?
I would say that probably is fair, although I do, again, insist that I think it would be pretty simple for somebody there to look that contract over, even
Yeah,
such as
Doc, in
who's
all
not a lawyer,
fairness,
and
Doc-
know the difference between both.
Right.
I'm
Doc,
sorry, and know
Doc,
the difference between something that is
In all
not
fairness,
legitimate and
I can't provide him with an attorney because I am not his representative.
We don't have one.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't
He
even
doesn't
have
need
one.
an
And
attorney.
CBS
He needs somebody
wouldn't
to
even-
read it who has common sense.
Right.
Say, is this a contract written by a law firm?
Absolutely, and quite frankly, all I'm saying is this, and I'll say this to Abby, and I'll say it to Doc, and Abby and Doc, really, I don't owe you anything.
No,
we don't have a
absolutely
business
not.
relationship.
And nor do I owe you.
Right, Fred. If you want to come on here and promote this, and you have a chance to speak to a lawyer before you sign a contract, I would be happy to have Doc and Abby and you come in here and announce the website where you sell this.
God, I got to tell you, though, Howard, what you don't realize is the gentleman signed a contract long ago. The contract is long been
Did he sign
signed.
the contract?
Long been
release.
signed.
He signed a
What
release.
he's signing
but
here
I
and has
think-
the
yeah.
opportunity to sign today is simply this, something that now gives him some rights. He signed his rights away for that on the internet.
Okay,
and he knew-
understood.
and I want you to understand something.
That was
Fred, if
generous
I'm
of
not
you.
telling
That
the
was
truth,
generous of you not to use the release against him.
I have not used the release.
That's what I'm
against
saying.
him.
I said it was generous of you,
You know,
and I think that
He made a business deal with me,
right.
Howard.
I think, and by
Ask
the
him
way,
if I'm wrong,
that's
talk to him.
Did you make a business deal?
it was a release.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
And I thought it would be too.
Fine. So what that gives Doc the right to sell the videotape.
We talked
Right.
before and
And by the way, Doc, you can sell this anywhere you want. You can go promote it anywhere you want. If
That's
you want to
correct,
use other radio
In
shows,
any
you can do
medium.
that. That's fine. I mean, you want to do that? Go ahead and do it.
No, I mean, I'm going to do it sooner.
Right.
I'm gonna
Please
do it
go ahead and do it.
It's not-
But let me just say
it'd be
something.
Nice to have Howard Stern's audience come see it. But the
And
fact
I don't
is,
have a
if you go to
problem,
Howard
Doc.
Stern's
I don't have a problem with you
website, you'll
using
see
my
it.
audience to buy the videotape, as long as Elephant Boy has somebody to look over the contract and he's really comfortable with the financial agreement. Fair
Well,
enough?
I have no problem with that.
Okay, no problem.
Howard, but
So, Doc, maybe we'll see you down here with Abbey and Elephant Boy as soon as Elephant Boy can get that together. Is
why
that
don't we-
fair?
Why don't we ask ourselves a question?
Go ahead.
What city am I in?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's New York City, and if it is, I'm going to guess that there's probably a lawyer, pretty close. So it's an early morning, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Let's go see a lawyer. Let's go see a
Well,
lawyer.
why don't you let Elephant Boy do
I've
that on
spent
his
another
own?
day here.
Doc, in all fairness, that's up to you. You don't have to spend any time here because of me.
Absolutely not.
Right.
Absolutely not.
If
I have to
Elephant
spend a
Boy-
day here because Fred's not telling you what really went down.
If Elephant Boy feels comfortable going to attorney and rushing out today and getting that done, that's okay with me too.
That's fine.
Elephant Boy, you get in touch with me when you're confident that you feel
everything
comfortable with all of this.
straightened
Is that fair, Doc?
I really don't think it's fair, but I will say this. It's nice of you to still offer that after this conversation. And
No
I will
problem.
say that if Fred wants to take care of business today, I'll be there tomorrow.
All right.
Short of that,
Monday.
that will be about the end of that deal. So,
Okay.
I mean, Howard, we did everything we could. You're a grown man, and I know one thing for certain: as many contracts as I've seen, you've seen a couple more than I have,
Right.
and you know a contract that's been written by a lawyer from one that isn't, and you can read just like I.
Yeah, I
can.
think a contract.
It's
I think
very
this contract. By the way, Doc, I
straightforward
don't doubt that.
It lists payout schedules.
Right. By the way, Doc,
Yes, sir.
absolutely, this appears to be a contract written by an attorney.
Absolutely.
You're right about that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you very much.
All right, Doc. Abby, good luck to you. Good luck to Doc. And by the way, I don't think it's the last we'll see of each other. Fred, as soon as you work out your deal.
Thanks again, Howard.
Yes. All
really
right.
appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Doc.
I wish
Thank
you
you.
really would have talked to Fred though a little bit more, Howard.
I would love to talk
were
to Fred.
trying
I mean, you should have got his responses to my statements. I mean,
Fred, are you
we need
comfortable
to know
with this?
whether I'm telling the truth or whether Fred.
No, he said you are telling the truth.
Yeah.
He already admitted that. You're absent. No one's calling Doc. No one's calling you a liar.
You're cool.
No one is calling you a liar, Doc.
He's a nice guy, and I
Yes,
like
he is. And you're a nice guy, and Abby's a nice guy.
Talk to
A
Gary.
nice guy.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Doc.
Thank you very much.
All right. There's Doc.
Yeah.
There's Abby, and there's Elephant Boy. Well, Fred, as the honeymooners used to say, well, here's another fine one you got me into. So, Fred, go off. You know what? As Doc says, maybe you can get a lawyer today. I don't know. But if not, get one as soon as possible.
Okay.
Abby, we hope to see you here soon where you
Thank
can
you,
announce your web address where Fred is in women's stockings receiving dildos.
Fred, Jesus. The controversy continues. What's the matter? You all right?
I'm tired.
You're tired?
Hi there again.
So,
They can go live.com, and is also part of that, and .com. My site is .com, just so you guys know.